Hey everybody, this is Big Papa with Big Papa's Barbecue. Today I'm going to be cooking something called volcano potatoes. If you're looking for a side dish to go with your steak or with your chicken or whatever you're cooking, this is going to be the thing to do. First off, we're going to start with 6 russet bacon potatoes. I've already pre-washed them. They're good and rinsed. The next thing you're going to do first before you do anything else is you're going to take each one of them and you're going to cut the end off of them. You want a flat surface. Once you get the ends cut off, then the next thing you're going to want to do is, I've got some canola oil. That's what I'm using today. You can use olive oil. You can use whatever you have, vegetable oil, whatever you've got. But I've got this in the spray can. Here's a good tip, though. Make sure you do this second. Don't do it before you cut the ends off, because if you put oil on your potatoes, you're not going to be able to hold them. They're going to slide out of your hand. You'll end up cutting yourself. So after you cut the ends off, just take each one of the potatoes, spray them down real good. Just get a good coat of the canola oil on them. Then once you get that done, the next thing they're going to do is go on the grill. I've already told you you're wanting to have your grill set up for your around 350 to 400 degrees. We're going to leave them in there, and we're not going to cook them all the way. We're going to leave them in there for about 30-45 minutes until they get soft to the touch, just kind of a par cooking. And then we're going to come back and finish up the rest of the recipe. All right, so we'll come over here to the grill. And what you want to do is you just want to take them and you want to stand them on the end. That's why you cut the end off. You stand each of them up on the end like little soldiers. And if you're wondering, on my Kamado grill, I do have the smoke stone in there for indirect heat. But we are cooking around 350 to 400 degrees. So once you get them like that, you just close them up. We'll come back in about 30 or 45 minutes to check on them. Okay, the potatoes have been on the grill for about 45-50 minutes. We're going to check them to see if they're soft enough, and then we'll move on from there. They do have a good squeeze to them, so we're going to go ahead and take them off. And I love this Kamado grill. It sits there and holds that temperature right at 350, in between 350 and 400. Perfect, no problem. So we'll take those off, close that back up so you can keep your heat in there. Make sure when you take your potatoes off, you got some good insulated gloves on, because these things are hot. For our next step that we're going to do, we're going to take our melon baller. We've got a bowl here with some cream cheese in it. We're going to take our melon baller and we're just going to dig out a hole. Just hollow it out there in the potato, and put the insides that's coming out of the potato, put it there in that bowl with the cream cheese, because that is going to be part of the equation here in just a minute. You just want to go down in there, get them hollowed out pretty good. Being careful not to, you don't want to penetrate the skin. Just hollow you out a good little hole down in there. So you're looking at something, trying to look something like that, just good hollow hole in there. Then the next thing you're going to want to do once you get the hole hollowed out is grab your knife, just like we did to the other end a little while ago. You're wanting to cut another flat surface. So basically your potatoes will be sitting just like that. Then we're going to move on to the next potato and just do the same thing over and over again. Okay, now once you get all your the insides of your potatoes, you got your cream cheese. You use 8 ounces of cream cheese, but what I'm having to do, because I love my wife and I want to treat her right, is she doesn't eat pork bacon, so I'm going to make her 2 with turkey bacon. So I've got about 6 ounces of cream cheese in this bowl, and we're going to mix up the cream cheese. We're going to have shredded cheddar cheese, and we're also going to have bacon that's already cooked. I'm going to crumble it up into the filling. So you usually use 8 ounces of cream cheese, but I only got 6 in the bowl because I got 2 ounces set aside for my wife's other 2 turkey bacon. And we'll show you what those look like also. So you just take it, mix it up. Make sure your cream cheese is softened. You mix it up. After you get it mixed up a good little bit like this, got about a cup of cheddar cheese right here. You're not going to use that whole cup, but just maybe about half of it. And what I'm using is Colby and cheddar jack cheese. And then on your bacon, I've already pre-cooked this. I didn't show this on the video, but I've already pre-cooked this. You're just going to crumble up your bacon. What I do is I use 2 slices of bacon for each potato. So I'm doing 4 potatoes with the regular bacon. So I've got 8 slices of bacon. So you just take that, crumble that bacon up, mix everything in real good. All right, now that we got those all cored out, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take it and put that filling right back in. You can use your melon baller. You can use your hands if you want to, but I just going to try to use this melon baller and put it all back in. So basically what you're going to have is going to have a twice baked potato on the inside. You just take that and stuff all that stuff back in there. And then you just do it just like that. You want it to be full, and you move on to your next one. And if you have to use your fingers to get it down in there, heck, use your fingers. Okay, after you get them all filled back up with the filling, the next step is you'll take, you see I've got 3 pieces of bacon lined up. You just take your bacon on your potato and roll it up. I'm going to take a couple of toothpicks just to make sure that holds together. Just stick them in there. Then you'll set them down. Okay, and now as promised for my lovely wife, we've got the turkey bacon. So turkey bacon is no different than regular bacon. Just roll it up. All right, once you get all your potatoes rolled up in your bacon, we're gonna go right back over to the grill. Now we gotta finish cooking the potatoes and cook the bacon on the outside. The old Akorn grill still running right where it needs to be. Okay, so we've had about 25-30 minutes on the grill with the bacon. We'll open it up nice and slow. And oh my goodness, look at those. Wow, they're looking great. So we're going to take these off. We got one more step to go. So we'll take those off and bring them over here. And the last step we've got, get you some barbecue sauce. Barbecue sauce of your choice. I just happen to be using some redneck lipstick, but you can use whatever barbecue sauce you would like. Take your pastry brush, and we're just going to brush a little bit of barbecue sauce on your potatoes all the way around. What we're going to do here, once we get them all brushed up, we're going to sprinkle a little cheese on top. Going to put them back on the grill for about 5-10 minutes, just to give us enough time to set this barbecue sauce and to melt the cheese on top. All right, once you get them all covered with barbecue sauce, get your shredded cheese. And you just want to cover the top. And once you get that done, we'll take them back over to the grill. It'll be harder to hold on to now with the barbecue sauce on. So you might want to grab them with both hands. 5-10 minutes, we'll be done. All right, it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to come in, open these up, and that's exactly what you want. Cheese melted, barbecue sauce set. Make sure you got your insulated gloves on. Go ahead and take them off. Man, do those look pretty. All right, now we're going to go ahead and take these toothpicks out. All right, last step that we have, we're going to make the lava for the volcano. We're calling them volcano potatoes, so we have to make the lava. Take about 8 ounces of sour cream, your favorite barbecue sauce. I don't pour it all in at once. I pour a little bit in, and you want to mix up. After you mix it in a little bit, you see, looks like I need just a little bit more barbecue sauce. So a little bit more. And that looks like that's going to be about right. And this is going to be your lava. You just take your sour cream. I call it a barbecue crema. And as that heats up, it gets a little thinner and it'll just run down the sides. All right, then last but not least, I like to take a rub and put it on top because we are barbecue. Big Mo Quezon pork rub, one that I like a lot. Just take it, just to pretty it up a little bit. And if you like green onions, just take a couple of green onions and sprinkle on top. But there's your volcano potato. It'll look good with a steak, with chicken. It'll be a great addition. I think you'll like them. Now it's time to cut inside of this thing and taste it. I'm looking forward to it. Ooh, my, look at that. All that ooey gooey inside. Get a little bit of the taste of everything. That is excellent. The skin's crispy. The bacon's crispy. And it's ooey gooey on the inside. Try it. I think you'll like it. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, and I'll be back next week.